This is one of my favorites. Tom Ford showed up tonight with Julianne Moore. It's interesting. I've been thinking about him a lot because he's been very, very quiet. I know he's working on a new film. He's reinvented himself as a director, and a quite good one. And he doesn't really do much in the world of fashion publicly anymore that I'm aware of. But he showed up tonight escorting Julianne Moore, who is also wearing Tom Ford. They both look incredible. But Julianne Moore, to me, she is just ageless. She's stunning. We're going to throw that look up, which is coming in a minute.
He just bought Jackie O's childhood home in the Hamiltons.
I think he bought that like a year ago. Yeah, she was I think it was her grandparents' home, and I think he bought it for something like $60 million. Some sort of record-breaking.
Yes.
But you know, I do kind of wonder what's in it for him at an event like this. He doesn't need it.
Doesn't need it. But maybe that's what's in it for him. He's not desperate. He can turn up with Julianne Moore. I'm sure they don't look like ridiculous. I'm sure they don't look like people.
Stunning. They look like
they can turn up. But do you know what do you know what's in it for him? He can remind us what this night should be. He turns up with a beautiful actress in a beautiful dress who is not trying too hard.
Yeah. You know, that's a great point.
Maybe that's what is in it for him.
That's a great point.
Are the Kardashians there tonight?
Yes.
Kylie left her eyebrows at home.
Definitely.
I always am interested to see what Kim will look like.
She's there?
She's not there yet, but she's in New York, and she's not in New York this weekend to not go.
Okay.
Oh, look.
I mean, this is old
school
Hollywood
glamour. She's holding her neck and her head and that drape around her. He looks great too.
Boa? What do you call that?
Yeah,
it's like a feather. It looks like it's a feather wrap. Yeah. And even look at the way, it's almost like it's architectural, the way the dress pulls at her feet. It looks like little lily ponds. Like there's no, she's not wearing any adornment around her neck, just those, it looks like diamond earrings. She doesn't look like she's trying to look like she's 25.
Right.
She also doesn't look like she's on Ozempic.
Right.
She looks like a woman who takes care of herself. Yeah. And he looks incredible. He looks incredible.
And a night where everybody's turning up solo, he shows you how to escort a lady in. Like you can walk in and be a great host, be a gentleman, let her shine. The way that she was positioned on his arm was beautiful.
Yes.
It was just sweet. And nobody else wants to do that. Where's Ryan Reynolds? Why is he not doing that?
Because he's contemplating, he's doing the balance sheet. Is it cheaper to keep her, or should he get a divorce and try to save that career?
Do you think that now she's settled it, now she's at the Met Ball, she thinks she'll get invited to Taylor Swift's wedding? Is that going to be?
I do think she thinks that. I think she's that delusional. I think so many of these people are just that delusional. The way that Meghan is as delusional to think that she would get an invite to this. Yeah. You know, Anna is a great monarchist. You know,
Dame Anna. She's Dame Anna.
She's Dame Anna. Do you think she's going to allow? No. Okay, I also want to take a look at Lindsay Vonn, who showed up tonight looking like, you know, nothing is wrong. She almost lost her leg at the Olympics a couple of months ago. You know, and here she is.
Wow.
Now, I think there's something very wrong with this woman. I think that I've had like knee surgeries that are just like a fraction of what this woman is going through. I couldn't imagine weeks after that showing up like this. I think she is addicted to fame, to the spotlight. Give her an invitation and she will show up. Again, what's in it for her? What does she need this for?
Do this? Why would you want to turn up like this?
Is she wearing heels?
Maybe she's a huge Beyonce fan.
No. Last night she went to Anna's house. Anna has a pre-party at her home down in the village.
Yes, it's all over Instagram.
She had her crutches with her last night, so she...
You know, you have to walk. So Anna lives in a townhouse in Greenwich Village. I used to live in a much more modest apartment up the street on Sullivan Street. It's well known.
Lovely street.
It's a nice street, but you know, you have to step down to get into her townhouse.
It's not good if you broke your leg.
It's not good if you're on crutches. I wouldn't even attempt it in heels.
And then before you get photographed, aren't you in a line? Like, aren't you standing for a while before you go?
It's like the planes at LaGuardia, like waiting.
Yes,
exactly. I can't imagine with knee surgery, she's over there hobbling, and then like I have to look good for this one photo.
Patrick Schwarzenegger has a cane, but I think she needs a cane.
Patrick, be a gentleman, Patrick. Give her the cane.
He doesn't want it. She doesn't want to be seen in it. Okay, I want to look at Naomi Watts, another one who I think just looks incredible. She is wearing Dior. She is another one of these actresses who refuses to stretch her face
Yeah.
into unrecognizability. She
always
does not
teaching
look
us.
like she's on Ozempic.
She's always teaching us about menopause. She's like a huge. she has
Yeah,
lots
that
of-
is her thing. I agree. You know, but I just want to say for the night and what she's wearing, this is stunning. I think it's,
Gorgeous.
I love it.
I love everything about it. And I love from the side, you get a pop of color, and from the front, it's probably just black.
Yeah.
And then she turns around and you see that. I think it's beautiful. I like the flower in her hair. I like the classic Hollywood look. I love the choker too, the
I do
simple
too.
diamond choker. The hair looks great. Perfect by herself.
Again, by herself. Where's Billy Crudup, her
Where's
husband?
Billy?
Star of the morning show on Apple TV.
That's right.
Which should be returning soon. Sorry, Kins.
I was just going to say we will forgive her portrayal of Princess Diana, that unfortunate film.
Oh, that was a long time ago.
Otherwise, love
long
her.
time ago. Let's go. Oh, we have to show. Did we show Katy Perry, who is wearing?
Is she with Justin Trudeau?
No, she too is stag tonight. He can't go near this.
And did no one get
Listen,
plus
She's
one?
wearing Stella McCartney.
Is it
Okay.
really Katy
Okay.
Perry?
Now, we know she too is an astronaut. She went up in Blue Origin last year, just weeks before my own Blonde Origin space flight. But this to me looks like a reference to three things. The astronaut's helmet, number one. There was Kim K recently wore something to an event where her face was completely covered. And she also looks like she could be a member of Daft Punk.
Or fencing. I feel like she's a fencing.
Or-
Love. You got that pendulum blade.
But this is an asshole trick to just take headlines, right? Like that's
Yeah,
all
that's
this
what it
is.
That's all it is. It's, you know, she would argue, I don't buy it for a second, but what she would argue is she wants the focus to be on the dress, the gown.
Not her stunning face
Not her
that
stunning
shines like the sun and we all can't look at her
Some
directly.
people would argue with everything she's going through, with people accusing her of harassing them, of sexually harassing
Oh,
them. She's hiding her face with shame.
point.
That's
She's
it.
hiding them. They show up. It is so ballsy and so misguided that to turn up in a pretty dress, they think we're just going to forget what's been said or what's been proven. It's crazy.
It's so funny too because the sexual assault she's accused of involves like her own face and mouth, and I think it's an erasure there, and I think that you're absolutely
There's
right.
something about that. There's a reference. There's something.
And she's all in white,
And all in white, like an angel.
innocent.
Like an angel.
I'm an angel. We did have another costume for the dogs, but I think that they're fine where they are. The Teddy is asleep on Oprah. That dog never rests. He's watching her like the guard, like, don't go anywhere, sister. You're not moving a body tonight. Okay. You may not be with Gail, but you're not getting away with a trick. I also want to show one of my favorite archival. I think this is one of the best things the Met Gala ever gave us, ever, ever, ever. Do you recall? I don't know if you remember where you were when you first heard and saw of a little video that someone at the Standard Hotel or at the Boom Boom Room sold, I think, to TMZ. Jay-Z getting the shit beat out of him by his sister-in-law, Solange, in an elevator while Beyonce stood in the corner and watched it happen. This was after an after party for the Met Gala.
Look at her.
She is punching him. Something flew off his head. She kicked him.
Yep.
He's just standing there.
Spit.
Oh, he went to cover his groin.
Oh,
She did it again. She did it again. Oh, this is the
I'm
thing.
Team Solange on this. Look at this. And there's Beyonce just minding her business.
I wish we could
She's
hear it.
in the middle, like just observing, like a referee, like, oh, what's gonna happen next?
Hear it. I wish we could hear what she was saying. It's probably hilarious.
Like,
Spitting.
She goes again. He grabbed her butt.
Oh, but then when the doors open, do you all walk out like a happy family and get in the car?
Oh my God, the bodyguard is really,
Yes,
this
really.
is even all
He's a
longer than
big
I
guy.
Like a
remembered.
rabid dog.
The Boom Boom Room is at the
It's
top.
like, yeah, 18 floors. 18 floors. She got a good kicking.
What do you think that fight could have been about?
Becky with the good hair.
I'm just surprised. Did she just find out? Like that? Did they walk by the woman that he was cheating with? And
She
One of the
approached him.
women allegedly
Becky
reportedly.
approached him at the event, and he's
Nice to
and
her.
he
and
dismissed her.
Oh,
and that's why he.
she.
so it was something that they all already knew about, but it was like,
Well,
you're
they
not going to
must
bring it
know-
up here.
Yeah, they must have known about it for that to happen in that elevator.
Yeah.
So Solange knew. They knew. The rumors on Jay-Z were loud for a very long time.
Rob, what have you heard? Because I have heard very reliably, allegedly, reportedly, that guy has baby mamas all over the tri-state.
I've heard that Jay-Z has a lot of secrets.
Oh, I think I know where you're going. I think I know exactly where you're going.
What stuff, I think, is what they're referring to.
Of secret.
No?
But once again, they all make these deals with the devil.
They do.
Yeah.
It's the
It's
Illuminati.
shocking to me, isn't it? Like, maybe
That's how they join the Illuminati.
Oh,
They make the deal with the devil.
But it's really, they're a really despicable bunch. Like, on the nerve, we really pull that
curtain back.
veneer back, don't we? And let
Yeah.
you see who they are.
Just Brian Gnome. He's always wanted to be known as Crystal. He's wanted to be out there. He loves the bimbofication scene. I would give it to him over Lauren tonight. I really would. Brian always comes to play. Let's take a look at Sam Smith, who is also on the co-host committee, and a name like I don't hear of him much anymore. Okay, let's look at this. Look at the head. This to me feels like Temu Alexander McQueen when McQueen was at his height. I also think it's a bit sad and a bit desperate. What do you guys
The
think?
face and the beard, I don't know why it's reminding me of Munchkin Land. Like one of the you'll be his story. Like one of those guys from Munchkin Land. Like, and he's wearing like the witch's outfit.
He did
you-
a clean
you
shot
just-
though that Nicole did not get. I mean, that backdrop is stunning. It's stunning.
You guys are personally offending me referencing him as a he, he's a they, them.
Is he still a they them?
Still a they, them.
That's still a thing.
No.
Details though in that picture. That carpet is hand painted, so it looks like cobblestones. It's not
With grass
the carpet,
growing
yeah,
between
it's all
each paver.
And then
Yeah.
actually, I've never ever been to an event where they tent the ceiling and hang flowers from it. Even the ceiling.
You know, it's
stuff.
stunning.
And so, like, yes, Anna can talk about all the money that they bring into the city, but she never wants to talk about how much money this ball costs.
This ball, and I'll tell you something. Years ago, I was at a press preview of Alexander McQueen Savage Beauty,
Lucky you.
mounted by the Costume Institute, and it was early one morning in the days before the Met Gala, and very quietly I saw walking around none other than Anna Wintour. She puts her personal stamp on everything. There's not a detail. So the people you're seeing, the people you're not seeing, it is true. Not a detail gets by Anna. I want to also look at the couple that made probably the most headlines in recent months, fictional. Paul Anthony Kelly, who played JFK Jr. in Ryan Murphy's Love Story, is there this evening. He's wearing Dior. And then I would like to look at Sarah Pidgeon, who played Carolyn Bessette. Now, this guy,
Wow.
he looks incredible. He is a stone cold fox in this thing, okay? He is in Dior. It's a little bit fashion forward, like if you look at the length of the jacket.
but it's not Sam Smith. Like,
It's
this is
not
still a
Sam
traditional.
Smith.
It's
And
not
not
a
Patrick
twist on it.
Schwarzenegger. Not
and not Patrick
Yeah,
Schwarzenegger.
No, it's not a costume. It is fashion forward.
This guy's going to get a major deal with
Look
a
at
major
him.
house,
Yeah.
don't you think?
Yeah, and he's going to get a
Yeah.
fragrance deal.
Yeah.
And he's like, look at
He's
him.
getting rugged in the face too. Like
Yeah.
Land's End keeps posting old pictures up from his modeling days of him and all the.
So far beyond Land's End now. So they can't afford it.
I
And he
want
never-
to buy a one-way ticket to Pound Town, but he loves his wife. He's always posting about how much he loves his wife. So
Kinsey.
So you're single now?
How many episodes of The Nerve do you have to do live before, felching? Felching.
I'm gonna Google it. I'm gonna Google
But
it.
the other thing before we get to Sarah Pidgeon that I wanted to say about this guy is I was reading, it was weeks before they were due to start shooting Love Story, and they hadn't cast their JFK Jr. yet, and the casting director said, "We're not making guys like this anymore." Meaning tall and broad and masculine and not like you know what I mean?
Yeah, a friend of mine went in like 4 times for this, and he was he got
For
to,
JFK
like,
Jr.?
Yeah, and he was a model who had limited acting experience, but Ryan was like, I can get a performance out, and you're right, they couldn't find guys like this. They couldn't find guys that could pull this off, and I think too, they wanted them to be gorgeous and have the spirit of him, but they didn't want it to be like a carbon copy.
Yes.
So I think it was great.
Great casting. I thought he did a great job.
The whole series was on his shoulders. You couldn't have a bad
It's
JFK.
so true.
Yeah,
And,
yeah.
it was, I think, really hard about playing a guy like that. There was no there. There's nothing inside, so
that's
there's
a
nothing
really
to
dull
latch
character.
onto.
That's a really
It's a
dull-
hard performance
Yeah,
to pull
yeah,
off. Yeah, I loved it.
Pulled it
Okay.
Pulled it off.
Pulled it off. Sarah Pigeon in Loewe. Oh, I hate this for her. I hate this for her. Oh, Sarah, you got to get a really trusted stylist on your payroll. This is not it.
It looks as bad on her.
It looks like it's supposed to tie or something behind her. Like it fell forward.
Dang up, Tim.
It must have a back on it. Do you think?
I wonder what the back looks like because it looks like it's supposed to tie. But I mean,
I see it might be the illusion that it's just holding there, and maybe
Yeah.
there's a fake back on it.
I'm sure there's a fake back on it, but as a woman, I have to say I would worry that the weight of the fabric on the side.
Yes, we'll pull that down.
Would
Well,
pull
one
that
person
down.
walking past you and one pull, and it's
That's-
off. Like, yeah.
I will say I love her with the blonde hair. I didn't love her as much when she had her brown hair. When dark brunette, she had black hair in.
Well, it suits her.
And then they did a wonderful job with her hair.
No, you see these beautiful. I mean, she's a beautiful person, and then they put on things like that, like
Chartreuse.
MTV
Chartreuse.
Spring Break 2002.
Put on some neon chartreuse.
It's awful. Toups & Co. I get pitched a lot of skincare products, and honestly, I do turn most of them down. Before agreeing to talk about Toups & Co., I looked closely at their ingredients because I am very particular about what I use on my skin. Tim can tell you. Compared with other clean brands that I have tried, the difference with Toups was obvious. Many formulas are mostly water, fillers, and unrecognizable additives. Toups & Co. is different, using real nourishing ingredients that support the skin. And as you probably know, I do pay close attention to that. So I started with the Glow Serum, skeptical at first, because past serums either did nothing or raised concerns, but I learned most are water-based with minimal actives. Toups, however, uses cold-pressed oils and therapeutic essential oils, no fillers, mystery chemicals, or hormone disruptors, just ingredients skin recognizes. So if you have struggled with irritation, breakouts, or imbalance, it is worth exploring. Sometimes the issue isn't your skin, but what you're putting on it. This shift changes how we should all look at skincare products. If you're ready to simplify your routine and actually feel good about what you're putting on your skin, head to toupsandco.com/nerve. They are offering Nerve listeners 25% off your first order with code NERVE. That's toupsandco.com/nerve, code NERVE for 25% off your first order.